I get it, but bro, it's 100. The problem with that argument, because y'all niggas really want to have a conversation about this CIA psyop. The problem with that argument, right, is what do the 100 men look like, right? The average man, I don't know if y'all know, the average man cannot bench press 135. For those who've never been to the gym, that is the bar with 245 plates, a 45 on each side. The average man can't do that. If you can bench press, if you want some inspiration for those who go to the gym and you're close, if you can bench press 225 one time, you are in the 1% of men in the world. This is how pussy niggas is nowadays. And y'all talking about fighting gorillas? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think some of y'all niggas can beat y'all girlfriend. I'm gonna be honest. Like, which by the way, you shouldn't put your hands on any woman. That's not what I'm saying. But like, and that goes back to all these alpha male podcasts and shit like that. Niggas be talking about women. I'll be like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, I think a lot of bitches can beat y'all niggas ass. I'm gonna be honest. That's the 1% of the 1%. You said that's uplifting, LOL. I just so you know, if you can hit 225 once, you are in the 1%. Do not beat yourself up. That's how bad. There's been studies that have been shown that Gen Alpha and Gen Z are like the first generations that are weaker than the previous ones. So like, from a fitness level, if we're talking about the average man, y'all niggas really think y'all can beat a gorilla who can crack your bones eat with the snap of his fingers? I don't think y'all understand how strong they are. Your punch is not gonna do nothing. Now, if we had maybe, you know, 100 All Mights, like 100 Captain Americas, Olympian level, maybe if you had a coordinated plan, maybe. But you niggas is not like that. Y'all niggas is not like that, bruh. Niggas, oh, I found it. Let me lock in. Hold up. Let me lock in, chat. I don't need to die right here. A gorilla can lift over 1,800 pounds and throw it. Nigga gonna snap your leg, pick you up, and beat you, and beat everybody else's ass with you. Do gorillas have the cardio to take out 100 dudes? 10 chips could take a gorilla. A chimp is stronger than y'all. Now we talking about cardio and shit like that. So here's another problem, right? Here's the human element. Let's act like the gorilla got average cardio, right? We have to add the human element in there. All it takes is one gorilla to snap your neck, your arm, your leg, something. The other 99 dudes is gonna see that, and I guarantee you at least 20 to 30 are gonna fold. This is a part, and this is not some new phenomenon. This happens in modern day on war front lines. They highlighted it in Saving Private Ryan. That man, homeboy's man, was about to get stabbed by that German upstairs. Y'all remember that? And the dude needed some bullets. The dude that was carrying the bullets, he could have came and helped his man. The nigga was crying like a little bitch. Let his mans die. That's the human element. Yeah, bro was shook. That's why there's that saying, you cut off the head of the snake and the body will follow. So I'm not gonna lie, if I was the gorilla, I'm gonna look for the biggest, buffest nigga on the team. I'm gonna snap his neck. Watch half the team fold. Yeah, human fight or flight. Like I'm telling y'all, some of y'all niggas been listening to too many of these podcasts. If you've never been in a fight, I don't know why you think you can fight a gorilla. You've never beat a man. Like I said, I think some of you niggas get beat up by bitches the way y'all be acting, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, if we got 100 Steve Rogers lined up, if we had a game plan, okay, that makes sense. But you niggas is not anywhere near Steve Rogers, bro. Y'all talking about what's the gorilla's cardio, nigga? What's your cardio? Like, when's the last time you ran a mile under 8 minutes? Like, what are we talking about here, bro? Well, oh, I got it, piece of candy. Like, what are we talking about? Niggas be on the internet watching way too many YouTube videos. Niggas watch a couple Andrew Tate videos and think they can kickbox and shit. This shit is fucking funny, dude. A gorilla's grip strength is in one hand is over 700 pounds. kick dead ass crush skulls. And then let me ask you a question, right? Fighting is about, because then you could have like 100 buff ass niggas, right? Let's get something straight too. Just because you weightlift don't mean you know how to maximize your strength. Doesn't mean you understand the concept of torque and producing pressure. How many of you in the chat actually know how to maximize your strength? I have a background in wrestling, so I know how to throw a nigga around. If you are not properly trained and you don't know how to maximize your strength, and you're already a weenie who can't bench press 135, can't squat at least 200, well, you got to cut your strength down in half because you don't even know how to generate force. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? This shit is fucking funny, man. Y'all been watching too many Rocky movies, dude. Y'all been watching too many Rocky movies. I wrestled as well. Leverage is huge. If you ain't done boxing, wrestling, judo, kickboxing, some type of martial arts, why are we even talking about fighting? Niggas got one fight in the 5th grade and think they can fight a gorilla now. What if all of them knew Kung Fu? All right, so what's the, how y'all gonna beat the gorilla? Let me know. First of all, I ain't fighting no gorilla, so that's the boss fight right there. How do we open this shit then? I got one piece of candy. The other one's gotta be over here. Let me know, what's the game plan? Said only way is to gauge the eyes. The only way I can see, like, sweep the legs, nigga, you're not sweeping no gorilla's legs. What? So you already dead. You wanna go for the most powerful thing on the body? You ain't sweeping no gorilla. Oh, this nigga, man. This nigga see Black Widow do all them goofy ass poses in the Marvel movies, think he about to do that shit. The only way I've been trying to wrap my brain around how you could defeat a gorilla is you have to go for the jugular. You got to cut his neck. So, like, I have thought about this, jokes aside. This is a CIA psyop. The only way I could see 100 men beating a gorilla, average men, because that's most likely what's going to happen. Unfortunately, the way my brain works is some people are going to have to die. So I'm going to elect myself team leader. I'm going to look at who are the weenies on the team, and I'm going to use you as pawns. I'm going to be 100% honest. Be like, I want 10 of you attacking from this direction in the front, 10 of you attacking from the side, 10 of you attacking from the other side, and then the rest of us are going to try to jump from the back. One of us is going to try to get the neck, and we're going to try to cut it. That's the only way you winning. But if you try to actually fight the gorilla, you people are crazy. Like, I'm in the last 10. That's the only way I can see it working. But this nigga said, I'm going to sweep his leg. No, you're not. No. You're underestimating his strength. Kick him in the nuts. I don't know about that, bro. Nah, their skin is way too... Yeah, see? And their skin might be too thick. Like, the knife might not work, bro. The knife might not work. That's the only plan I can think of.
Bro, not as loyal as Amy's.
I'm going to be honest again. I'm 50-50. I'm not saying it's not possible, but some of y'all way too cocky. You would have to have a really good game plan. And the problem with the game plan is the moment it stops working, motherfuckers going to break down. They not going to want to fight no more. It's a funny scenario, I can't deny. They're not gonna want to fight no more. Then what you gonna do? The first wave is like kamikaze mission? Absolutely. A kamikaze mission. Y'all niggas been watching too much goddamn anime though. Fuck! Bro, come on. Thank you. Oh shit. All Might's my favorite hero, so if I just hit him with a Delaware smash, I'll destroy the gorilla. Hit him with the backdash. You know, everybody arguing in favor that humans would be the first ones to bow if it ever happened. All I'm saying about the conversation is that I find very disturbing. I'm not saying that I give the humans like a 10% chance to beat the gorilla, but you're gonna have a great game plan. But what I find like disturbing about this conversation is I see so many people on Twitter just overestimating themselves. I'm like, y'all never been in where does this come from? Where does this confidence? Like, I halfway respect it. I wish I was confident enough to be delusional. But just to put things in perspective, chat, Beast Boy could transform into a gorilla. And if you watch the Teen Titans, you read any of the comic books, the top 3 things Beast Boy would turn into is the T-Rex, the lion, and the gorilla. Why do you think this nigga turned into a gorilla? This nigga's fighting demons. He's fighting Slade. They got it for... There's a reason why he would always turn into the gorilla when he would fight people. Them bitches is strong. Because if you know anything about his powers, he didn't have enhanced powers. Whatever he transformed into, he gained their abilities. There's a go back and watch the cartoons, bruh. There's a reason why that nigga turned into a gorilla half the damn time. You said good point. You got to play the fraud watch for the sound guy on the sweep the legs. Yeah, that was crazy. This nigga said, I'm gonna sweep the legs, bro. This nigga been watching too much Mission Impossible. So I said, I'm gonna give y'all, I get the humans 10%. And I'm gonna be honest, the 10% for the 100 men, that 10% is only if it's 100 peak athletes. They got to be strong, fast, high endurance. I give you 10%. But if it's 100 average men, nah, y'all dead. Y'all dead. You said 100 Samoans can make it happen. You know, that might work. That might work. Matter of fact, do I get to pick the 100? Because you're right. If I could, I'd pick at least like 20 offensive linemen, like the biggest, burliest niggas in the NFL. Be like, I need y'all to hold the line. I'm gonna need y'all to protect me like I'm Shadar Sanders or whoever the fuck the latest quarterback is. Act like I'm Tom Brady. I need y'all to hit the line. We gonna hit the backside and try to get his neck. Got a big, thick ass knife from the knives they be using in Brooklyn, them Dominican knives. All right, I opened the door. I'm about to lock in. You said, love this conversation. But I feel like I'm being realistic about the conversation on Mike Tyson's. I feel like I'm being realistic about the conversation. I see so many people just saying stupid shit, bro. This nigga got a brown belt in karate and think he could do something. All right, SpongeBob. Oh, shit. You seen the RDC video about it? Nah, I haven't seen it. Let me lock in on this shit. 100 Samoans versus the Africans? Yeah, I'm gonna take the Samoans. They have certain genetic advantages. They done studies about this shit. There's a reason why a lot of them are big and strong. Bruh. Oh! Oh, I see what this is. Another jumping. Oh, I almost broke his shit. A lot of them play rugby. But you must not know about them Samoans. Them some big boys. I'm focusing him. Fuck that. Did I get him? Oh, that. That's one down. Light work. Oh. Oh. That shit would be funny though. It would be funny if like there was a televised, cause like for those of you unaware, when they used to do the draft, that shit was televised. That's how you found out you got drafted. I think it was based off like birthdays or something like that. The last draft was in Vietnam, right? It'd be funny if we had a gorilla draft. Everybody had to register. Everybody had to register for that shit. And then on a Friday night, everybody got to tune into the gorilla draft. And they got a board of names. They said, all right, next up, Pete Johnson from Vermont. Fuck! You just hoping that you don't get drafted. Shit! Next up, Tyrone from Brooklyn, New York. Fuck, nigga, damn. I ain't gonna hold you to. I'm an asshole. I'm gonna assert myself as one of the leaders on the team. Like I said, people will be used as pawns. I'm gonna be like, where you from? Oh, you from Vermont? Yeah, we need you on the front line. He's a pawn. I need my niggas who been through shit. We gonna work the back line. Oh, you say you from Portland, Oregon? Yeah, you on the front line, boy. You tough. Oh shit. I can't leave this bitch? Yeah, Arnold from Seattle. Oh, jeez Louise. Matter of fact, all niggas in the front that don't got 20/20, if you wear glasses, you ain't gonna see you about to die anyway, so. Oh, shit. All PS4 niggas in the front. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to live for anyway.
Don't go on alone. Valis, you stay true to yourself until the end.
I win. Did I get the 2 pieces of candy? I feel like I only got 1. We might have to go back through this bitch. 100 crackheads. The gorilla, because it's 100 men. There are 50 states. So for the gorilla draft, it'll be telecast on television on a Friday night, 8 p.m. Two men from every state will be picked. 2 men from every state. So if you from one of them states that has a low population, I know you sweating. If you from a large population state, you're gonna be okay most likely. Like in New York City, there's 11 million people alone, but like Wyoming, the entire state of Wyoming has 500,000 people, and half of them are women. So there's a higher chance you going if you're from Wyoming. But I don't know, they from Wyoming, you might be tough though. They got that country boy strength. They be wrestling alligators and bears and shit. So it might be different. I need all my real niggas, my Samoans, country white boys in the front. Oh shit! You said leave my vision alone. Shout out to all my PS4 niggas. They gonna bring a PS4 and try to fight people with that shit. If they from Atlanta, they can hit him with an STD. Now that's facts, and you can slowly drain his health. Let me go back up there and check. I don't know if I got both red crystals. All the alligator wrestlers too. Real shit. We need Dominicans with machetes. Yes, we need all warriors from every ethnic race, every ethnicity. All warriors. The life steal is funny. Was it this one I went to?
Thanks for the bits.
Yeah, because 1 or 2.
Used to fund research on why I'm so
Damn. I don't know where this crystal is at either. We're just gonna have to explore, and then base where they from. The team gets a buff and a bad status effect. The thing is, it's a barehanded fight. How can a human damage a gorilla with no weapon? I would imagine the gorilla's one weakness, just like humans, is the head. So, damn, and we can only use hands. See, that's a damn. Can we pick rocks up? Blam that nigga upside the head with a big ass rock or something? Like, you could, yeah, you're right. You could go. That would be tough. I'm not gonna lie, because if you go for the eyes, you might get your fingers bit off or some shit. But that is a possibility. Get a little slingshot, hit him in the eye and shit to blind him. That nigga just swinging all over the place with his eyes closed and shit like that. You would have to take down his most vulnerable parts. Go for his booty hole. All right, nigga. You imagine doing an interview afterward? Yeah, how'd you defeat him? I got that nigga ass, bruh. Nigga could not stop me. I see y'all at the next draft. Oh shit, their head is built to withstand bold, so it can withstand the force. Yeah, I think one of the issues is too, like, when the last time you niggas been to the zoo? I need some of y'all to go to the zoo and just go look at a gorilla and then ask yourself, like, they chest got armor on that bitch, bruh. That's not no regular pecs. That nigga's chest is hard. Just go look at a gorilla and be like, and if you think I could fight that, like, you're fucking crazy. Is that a piece of candy over there? Yeah, sizing them up and shit. I'll assume the gorilla's a brawler, most likely. And then have you ever watched those National Geographic videos with gorillas and shit? It usually be like one gorilla and he be having like 3-4 bitches with him, bro. Now, if one gorilla got a whole bunch of women, you think this nigga can't fight? It's a reason all them girls is with him. And he fending off other gorillas. Do you think you about to stop him? Niggas about to pull up old episodes of Teen Titans and shit. You know what? I never noticed it. That nigga Beast Boy was a gorilla most of the time. What if there are Somalians involved? What Somalians got to do with anything? I mean, if it's a Somalian American or whoever that enters the draft, I guess. But I mean, I don't know how being a pirate is gonna help anything. Let me stop. I don't know what being Somali has to do with anything in general. Gorilla guy must be in Minnesota. No. All right, we are looking for that other red crystal I missed. Them niggas about to pull up in boats and shit. Like, what are you talking about? I'd always get annoyed every time Beast Boy would turn into a gorilla or a dinosaur. That man, Beast Boy, only turned into apex predators. I never seen him turn into anything else. That nigga would turn into bears, dinosaurs, gorillas, sharks, apex predators. I don't think some of y'all understand what apex means because you've been playing Apex Legends. Apex predator means nothing in the ecosystem can fuck with it. Turned into a dog before. Wasn't that when he was all sad and he was sitting in the kennel and shit? When they broke up? That was that Future episode, wasn't it? Oh, O'Reilly. Play Apex and still ain't reached the top. Okay. Now that we have drafted 100 men, excited to fight the gorilla, we have a plot twist. We're here to announce today that the United States has been experimenting on gorillas, and we have, in fact, created Gorilla Grodd. Let's see if 100 men can defeat a psychic gorilla. 100 John Cena's? That could work because the gorilla wouldn't be able to see him. So you have invisibility on your side. You could do a bunch of sneak attacks. Does anybody know where the red crystal's at? The biggest ops are crocodiles who can handle at least one gorilla. You know, some of you niggas trying to fight crocodiles too. It's funny this conversation stemmed from a man versus a dog. It's just funny to me, like the level. I respect the level of delusion some of y'all have. I respect it. 100 Wolverines versus 63rd. All right. Oh shit. 100 Logans versus King Von. Let's go. I was just always taught respect your opponent. I just find it a little disturbing the lack of respect for the gorilla. No. Okay. Gorillas are not apex predators, but humans are. Humans are apex only because we use trickery and weaponry. The argument was the bare fist. So, like, I get what you're saying, but, like, that doesn't work in the context of the conversation. Like, yeah, if we dropped a nuke on a gorilla, obviously it's not going to work. Like, obviously we're going to win, I mean. Now we're moving the goalposts.